Hey there, and welcome back to Family Travel Unpacked. I'm your host, Melissa, and you're listening to Quick Tip Tuesday. In case you're new here, you can find tons of detailed destination guides, travel tips, hacks, and more on my website, thefamilyvoyage.com. First off, I want to wish you all a very happy new year. I had a nice long break with our extended family, which is why you haven't heard from me in a while, and I can't wait to tell you all about the cruise we just took over the next few weeks. But in the meantime, I want to share some brief thoughts about my favorite family travel hack, the Southwest Companion Pass. Since I keep these Tuesday episodes to just 5 or 10 minutes, I won't go into every single detail. You can dive deeper at thefamilyvoyage.com/companion. For now, I'm going to share a quick overview of what the Companion Pass is, how to earn it, why this is the best time to get it, and also why I'm talking about it right now at the beginning of January 2026. I addressed this a little bit in episode 7, which is a great companion to this one, so be sure to listen to that if you haven't already. First off, what is the Southwest Companion Pass anyway? It's not a traditional airline status. Those are called A-List and A-List Preferred, and I honestly don't care about them at all. Instead, the Companion Pass is a benefit you can earn that allows you to take another passenger with you every single time you fly Southwest for only the mandatory government fees. For domestic flights in the US, it'll cost you just $5.60 each way to take your companion wherever you go. And for international flights, it could be more like $100 to $150 round trip. There are no blackout dates, and you can use the Companion Pass as many times as you like, as long as there's a seat available to book. It also doesn't matter how you book your own ticket. Usually we get ours on points, so we're just paying those mandatory fees for the adults too. The great thing is that once you earn the Companion Pass, you keep it for the rest of that year and all of the next year. So if you earn it right now in January of 2026, you can keep flying your kid with you for $5.60 all the way until December 31st of 2027. It's an incredible value. My husband and I have each had our Companion Passes for a few years now, and they've been a total game changer for our family of 4. We've used them to take the kids to Hawaii twice, to Costa Rica, on a bunch of trips back to LA, more Florida trips than I can count, plus weekend getaways we wouldn't be able to do otherwise. We even used it last night coming back from our cruise. Honestly, it's one of those things that sounds too good to be true, but it's 100% real. I'm sure your next question is how you can get your own Companion Pass. It's pretty simple, but it's not totally free. Basically, you need to earn 135,000 Companion Pass qualifying points in a single calendar year. Those are a little different than the standard points you redeem for flights. I have all the details over on my website at thefamilyvoyage.com/companion, but I'll give you a quick summary here too. The easiest way to earn a big chunk of those Companion Pass qualifying points is through a credit card welcome offer. Southwest and Chase have partnered to offer an entire portfolio of credit cards, and you'll want to get one business card and one personal card in order to earn the Companion Pass quickly. You'll want to space out your applications for the business and personal cards by at least a few weeks, but ideally closer to a month. Right now, you can pop down to the show notes and click on my Southwest credit card referral link. If you're on a computer, go all the way to the right side of that page, and if you're on a phone, click the menu button in the top right corner. You'll see a list of 5 different cards. First, click over to the Performance Business Credit Card. It's the most expensive card in the lineup, but it gives you almost all of the points you need to earn a Companion Pass. Now, the reason I said before that I don't care about A-List status with Southwest is that having the Performance Business Credit Card gives you almost all of the same benefits, but without having to fly a ton to get them. You'll get free checked baggage, preferred seats at the time of booking, the potential to upgrade to extra legroom seats, plus anniversary bonus points. Right now, you'll earn 80,000 Southwest Rapid Rewards points and Companion Pass qualifying points after you spend $5,000 in the first 3 months. Plus, you'll get a boost of 10,000 Companion Pass qualifying points just for holding any Southwest credit card. So out of the 135,000 that you need, this one card puts you at 90,000. You're almost there. Once you're part of the way to hitting that $5,000 spend, come back to my link and open the very first card you see called the Plus card. That's the cheapest Southwest credit card you can get. It'll give you another 50,000 points once you put $1,000 in spend on it in the first 3 months. As soon as the points from both cards post to your Southwest account, you'll have a Companion Pass that you can start using right away. The total cost to earn the Companion Pass this way is just under $400. I know that sounds steep, but keep in mind that you aren't trading in your points for the pass. You'll still have at least 136,000 points to spend on your own travel, once you factor in those welcome offers plus the $6,000 in spend you've done. Those points are going to be worth at least $1,500 even if you never bring a companion with you. But if you fly with a companion every time like I do, it's more like $3,000 in value from that $400 spend. Okay, so why am I talking about the Companion Pass right now at the beginning of January 2026? To be honest, I've been wanting to share more on this podcast about the Companion Pass for the last few months, but I've been really nervous. In case you missed it, over the last year, Southwest's management has made a huge set of changes at the airline, all because of a private equity firm that's trying to squeeze profits from the company, even at the expense of losing what's made it unique and beloved by many travelers. Those changes have included getting rid of open seating, which I'll admit some people love and some people hate, charging for checked baggage, switching back to putting an expiration date on flight credits, destroying earnings on paid basic fares, and making point redemption values much more variable than they were before. In short, a lot of the reasons it was compelling to fly Southwest before just aren't there anymore. After seeing one negative announcement after another, I was really convinced that destroying the Companion Pass would be the final nail in the coffin, and that I would never fly, talk about, or recommend Southwest again. But we can all breathe a sigh of relief, at least for now, because the calendar's flipped and the 2026 Companion Pass qualification page on Southwest's website doesn't show any real changes from 2025. The last year has been pretty rough on Southwest travelers like me. I really don't like the new changes, and I feel like the airline has lost a lot of its soul. But I'm also a realist and a budget-minded mom. I live in a market where about a third of the flights are operated by Southwest, and the fact that the Companion Pass lives on for at least another year or two means I can't afford to be picky if our family wants to keep traveling as much as we do now. It's possible that a year from now, the board and its activist investors will change their mind and kill the Companion Pass one way or another. But for now, I'm going to ride the wave, and you might want to ride it with me. That's it for today's quick tip. If you want to know more about how to save money on travel with kids, hop on over to thefamilyvoyage.com/free travel or check the links down in the show notes. I have tons of resources to help you, articles, podcast episodes, even a free ebook. It's easy to get started and can be a total game changer for your family. Safe travels, everyone.